reserpine, derived from this plant root, working on serotonin systems, lowered blood pressure. Some people taking it felt better than well. Others felt tense, restless, strange. I don't feel myself. I'm afraid of the unusual impulses I have. This toxic state, called akathisia, led people who had no mental problems to commit suicide. Reserpine can cause suicide. Imipramine, the first antidepressant, cured severe depressions that have a 200-fold greater suicide risk than the mild cases SSRIs might help. Imipramine saved lives, but some people starting it became suicidal, which cleared on stopping. Imipramine, working on serotonin systems, can cause suicide. In 1990, 3 Harvard clinicians reported Prozac, a serotonin reuptake inhibitor causing akathisia, made 6 people suicidal. They got worse as the dose went up, recovered after stopping, responded later to non-SSRIs, and could say, "Hey doc, I've been suicidal before, but this was different." Lots of medical groups reported the same thing. Borrowing a Paedophile Liberation Front defense, Eli Lilly said, "The plural of anecdotes is not data." The original phrase was, "The plural of anecdotes is data. Otherwise, law, medicine, and Google can't work." Lilly also said, "Depression causes suicide." Tracy Johnson, in a Lilly healthy volunteer study, committed suicide. Up to 1 in 10 in SSRI healthy volunteer trials become suicidal. Companies agree SSRIs can do this. Claiming to analyze their Prozac trials, Lilly said, "Science does not link Prozac to suicide." The red dots in Figure 1 are suicidal events in company trials. Figure 2 shows what companies sent FDA. This is essentially fraud. Some swear their SSRI is life-saving. The red dots below the word screening in Figure 1 show you withdrawal from prior meds can make you suicidal. Stopping your SSRI may kill you. In 2001, a jury in Cheyenne heard that 48 hours after he started Paxil, Don Shell shot his wife, daughter, granddaughter, and himself. GlaxoSmithKline's Ian Hudson told them, in company trials, Paxil causes no adverse effects. It was obvious to a jury of ordinary people paroxetine caused this suicide and homicide. They found GSK guilty, as juries have since. The link from SSRIs to toxic states can be so obvious that a judge decided, without a jury, Zoloft caused a homicide. If a lawyer told a jury, "You can't find this man guilty of murdering his wife because studies show even husbands with a criminal record with wives no one likes, on average, don't murder them," judges would tell jurors, "Averages are irrelevant. You, not averages, decide whether this man murdered his wife." But companies, citing bogus averages, get away with killing us. None of the authors, you see, wrote this fraudulent article. Hiding multiple suicidal events, its ghostwriter transformed a negative study into a positive one. This is typical of company trial articles. New York and the US Justice Department took fraud actions against this evidence-based medicine. GlaxoSmithKline paid out $3 billion. This GSK article created an adolescent suicide crisis in 2004. Trying to block warnings, APA issued a suicide note, contrary to which there is no evidence SSRIs save lives. APA should have said, whether adolescent or adult, Your doctor can save your life by stopping your drug at any hint of toxicity. If he's brainwashed by company averages, you need a new doctor. Needing a few nights' good sleep, Woody Witzak was given Zoloft. It didn't suit him. He told Kim she wouldn't believe his weird thoughts. Woody's doctor said, "Hang on, these drugs can take 6 weeks to work." Woody hung himself in week 5. One of his thoughts had been killing Kim. You'll know if you're having a good or bad SSRI trip within days of starting. FDA have evidence from 73,000 people in company trials. Bad SSRI trips never turn good. Although safe in orbit, space shuttles are lethal on liftoff and landing. SSRIs are less safe in orbit and risk killing up to 1 in 10 of us on liftoff and landing. Houston, where's our safety system? This model doctor, dressed up and programmed with jargon, is your safety system. Models are a shrunken replica of the real thing. If you, your family, or friends don't think an antidepressant is suiting you, stopping it is likely to be safer than heating a scarecrow. Scarecrows, however, scare many away from reporting toxic drug effects. Can we give our scarecrows the courage, brains, and heart to play a part in keeping us safe from dangerous chemicals and our fraudulent medical literature?